One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, home to the TCU Horned Frogs. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Houston Cougars, taking on another Big 12 foe, the TCU Horned Frogs. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Horned Frogs will put total leather and we'll get started. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Cougars offense will go to work first. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not...
Oh, he's got some space. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Running back searching for a hole. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Houston wants to play fast. Let's talk for a second about Houston. They got a boost from their high school recruiting ranks, setting the table for the future, getting a verbal commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
Yeah, it's huge for this defense, not only because of his physical traits. This guy can run, he can cover, he can blitz the passer, but he's also a tremendous leader. This guy could be the alpha on this defense for years to come.
To the air on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
You know, there are a lot of coaches out there who believe bye weeks sometimes can take away your rhythm, and that might be the case with this offense right now. They just don't seem to be clicking in the passing game.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Wants to keep it in the air. Makes the grab. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the hook. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
It's complete to the left. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Steps away to find some room. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this 1st down.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's complete to the right. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Rides to back and leaves it. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs. So the TCU Horned Frogs offense has the ball for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he... on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Defense is totally ready in this situation, too, because of the field position with the offense backed up. They know they're going to try and run the ball, buy themselves some real estate, but they ain't having it. Lots of bodies in the box, close to the line of scrimmage, and they generate a TFL.
He's sacked. He'll lose a couple on that one as he tried to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
Hauls it in and looking upfield. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Here's the give off the left side. Runs through a tackle.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. And if you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They go to the ground. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a 1st down just outside the red zone. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Quarterback making checks. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown Cougars. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Caught over the middle. It's Butler. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. And the Horned Frogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Jensen. That's the end of the period, and Houston has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. First play of the period, first down here. Motion from the wideout. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Bears the pressure. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
They'll run play-action. He's got it down the middle. Tackled there by the defense.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example.
Breaks into the open. Plows through the defense. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
Right, nice job by the QB. It's 3rd down. It's money down. I'm looking to throw the ball down the field. What's open? My running back. Find him, hit him, let him do the rest. Good job.
Finds a spot in the middle. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Touchdown, TCU! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Michigan has the lead right now, but unless Desmond Howard or Anthony Carter come running out of that tunnel, I'm not ready to say this one's over. They're up by 7 over Ohio State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Still on his feet at the 45. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
Yeah, it was explosive, but shoot, Reese could have run through that hole. I mean, it was wide open. He didn't have to break anybody's ankles. He didn't have to run through tackles. I mean, just great blocking up front and horrible defense.
Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. Really good job when this play went off script, and that's the job of a tight end. Find the soft spot and stay in the quarterback's field of vision.
Yeah, and it's just frustrating to play this kind of style of quarterback. That's always going to extend the play, make it hard on you as a defense. You got to guard longer in the back end, and just did a nice job getting outside the pocket and getting it to the big fella at tight end.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll go right back to him. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips have come up empty. They'd like to punch it in here on 2nd and goal. Got it behind the line. It's Hutchinson. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Well, a short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play.
Scores on the sneak.
Make no mistake about it. Bring in the beef, right? Bring in all the extra offensive linemen, the tight end. You know what we're going to do. We're going to line up, and we are going to smash 4th and goal situation. They are successful playing a little bully ball with the big boys up front.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's caught. It's James. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. On the option. He'll toss it. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Horned Frogs will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wants to bring it back. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. Here comes the Houston offense once again. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown there.
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays. Everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
The Cougars can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quarterback making adjustments. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Quarterback adapted. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
And that goes down as an incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously, so he's outside the tackle box as he knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Caught close to the marker. It's Young. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. And the Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
Got it in the middle with Young. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. Going up top again. Got him downfield. And he goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hutchinson. That's where they'll mark him. A very productive play and a first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I mean, you just can't teach and coach big D tackles to be that quick. I mean, he shot right out of his stance, beat the offensive lineman, and he was in the backfield before the O-line even knew it.
Makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Looking for a gap. It's Palmer. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far today in Fort Worth. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move-the-chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think even if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
The give on the option. The Horned Frogs get enough for the first down. A lot of urgency for this offense.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down, and what do? Right away, right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's James. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Quarterback on the keeper. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. And the Horned Frogs racing to the line in the hurry-up. On third down, going up top. He's got his man across the middle. Gashes the heart of the knee. Touchdown, Horned Frog. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. They'll go to the ground. Breaks the tackle. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Fires to the right. Got his man. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. They're working that left side. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. This Houston offense about to snap it on 1st down again. He wants to throw it again. Finds his man. It's Young. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. Offense threatening 1st and 10 from the 31. To the air on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Russ. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. Right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuffing the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Makes the grab on the left. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. Houston going up tempo. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Red pass, it's complete. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. The Cougars had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Trying to run it in. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. The give. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Wide out trying to get it in. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Horned Frogs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Plucks it out of the air. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Butler. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Palmer. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Horned Frogs will punt this one away. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. The Houston offense comes onto the field. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
He's going to take off. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Russ. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Houston wants to play fast. From the gun on third down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Russ. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Houston! Hello! And they take it in for 6 more points. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the fourth, and now they can smell 8 straight wins. 2-point conversion attempt is on the way.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
He's looking to throw. Oh, they're after him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did.
There he goes. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Got enough for the first. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Jesse, that's like a throwback to yesteryear, tossing it to a pass-catching fullback.
It's nice to know as a quarterback, when things aren't open downfield, you can find the big fella for a check down.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's James. Touchdown, TCU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
It's so challenging to stop the middle of the field passes deep down. You stretch me in these zones. I got to run with you in man. It's always a good idea to run those deep posts, and you could tell they saw it all the way. Receiver, quarterback on same page, gets the big touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. This sophomore behind center has been surgical in his performance. Their passing game has been simply outstanding the entire game. They put it in the end zone, and they will get your attention with the numbers they put up. It's complete on the right side. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Wants to fire on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to throw it. Makes the grab. At the 45 on his way. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Quickly to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat win. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? The Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. handoff. Keep working on that clock. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. He'll go to the snake loop. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. The give to the tailback. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll try the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
And you hear people talk about the 4-minute offense all the time in football. What does that mean? That means you're getting 1st downs, running the clock, and just right now physically dominating up front. Nice job by this offense.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. And they take it in for 6 more points. They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Virginia is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see. It's a tight one right now. They're trailing by only 5 to Virginia Tech.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw.
It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. And the Horned Frogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. They'll run the screen. Oh, my, circle, circle, Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and pick up the 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Butler. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That's caught. It's Jensen. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Wants to throw on 1st down. On target. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
And that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Here comes the Houston offense once again. This young signal caller just seems to get better and better with each game. He's been elite in every aspect. He's thrown the ball on time. He's made big... Turning it on! Makes it past the marker. Talk about a timely run. Gets the 1st down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. And the Cougars enter the final minute with the lead, trying to run out the clock. They'll ride the hot hand. Discards him with the stiff arm. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. First and goal now for Houston as they try to get it in. They'll try to get it in with the run. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Out of the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Timeout is called by the offense, 16 seconds left in the game. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, the running back has it. And he's wrestled to the ground. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It is perfect.
And that was an important kick here in the fourth quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kicker.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance.